For a look at what's making news in regional Australia, I'm joined by Lucy Knight from Rural Press. Lucy, first of all this week, big news in the grain industry with the collapse of its peak lobbying body. What's happened?
Basically, Caitlin, after nearly 70 years, the Grains Council of Australia has run out of money. Things haven't been in good health at the Grains Council for quite some time, but when it hit the coal inquiry and the single desk issues arose, things really fell apart. The New South Wales Farmers Association and Western Australian Farmers Association had resigned their memberships over the single desk issue, and Grains Council was also forced to pull out of National Farmers Federation because they weren't able to pay to be a member there. So things have been going downhill for the last few years at Grains Council. They've made losses of nearly $360,000, and it's time to wind up the company there.
Also this week, planning for a new cap in the Murray-Darling Basin is now well underway.
Yes, that's right. It's been a much anticipated arrival of a new board for the Murray-Darling Basin Authority. What they're doing now is meeting with communities and looking at all the science surrounding the Murray-Darling Basin, and they'll, over the next 12 months, develop a long-term 10-year plan that will also include a new cap on sustainable extraction in the basin. So what's taken out now will be wound back, it's quite sure. There'll be new limits applied to what irrigators can take out of the basin, and what will be handed to the environment. It's an anxious wait for irrigators to find out what that cap will be, but the government has ensured that they will have plenty of opportunities to contribute to that planning process.
And looking ahead to this week, farmers are set to converge on Brisbane. What are they meeting about?
Yes, the National Farmers Federation has organised an inaugural Congress of farmers and farm leaders in Brisbane. It's going to look at some of the really big picture issues facing agriculture. Obviously climate change and water reform are topping the list, but other issues like genetically modified crops, modern day technologies and marketing, consumer perceptions of agriculture and consumer needs, they're all going to be high on the agenda. Tony Burke will be making a keynote address to the Congress as well. He's already said to Rural Press this week that he's going to be telling farmers he's sick of this image that's out there that farmers are environmental vandals. I'm sure that'll be welcome news at the Congress next week. It's going to be a great event for the National Farmers Federation. I'm sure they will attract many farmers there, and hopefully it's a sign of more big congresses to come.
Lucy Knight from Rural Press, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Caitlin.